Greetings, all. My name is Janice, and welcome to my very first episode of Living in 3D with Janice B. I'm coming to you from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and I'm glad that you were able to join me today. Before I get started, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a student of Indigenous knowledge, studying with IIKDS under Chief Amachi. IIKDS is the International Indigenous Knowledge and Development Society. Now, as a child, I was always fascinated with nature. Um, things that seem mystical, things that seem magical. I was never satisfied with some of the answers and explanations that I received about the way that the world worked and, how one can go about creating, miracles and changes in their life. And like many of you, I was curious and I longed for something more. I grew up in a Christian household, Baptist church, and, as I got older, say maybe about my early 20s, I started to venture out a bit. I started, looking to reclaim my roots, get more into the indigenous ways and indigenous systems that were practiced by my ancestors. So, like I said, I started searching and I, I discovered various indigenous systems, other African traditional systems. I progressed some, completed some initiations into even various priesthoods. And, while I'm thankful for all of those experiences because they did help lay a lot of my foundation, there was something more. There was still something more that I was looking for. There's still something missing. So, say at the earlier part of this year, back in February actually, I was introduced to Chief Amachi in the school of IIKDS, of which I'm now an apprentice. And since I've been taking classes there, I've experienced and I've created some wonderful things in my life. And, the purpose of this broadcast and these upcoming videos is to share some of those experiences with you. Uh, this is part of my initiatory training, and it's something that I'm really looking forward to doing. So I'm looking forward to connecting with each of you every week. I hope that you do tune in. Okay, so many of you that's watching me right now, you're probably in the situation where, maybe you are a practitioner, or maybe you're still kind of like in the phase of just like curiously kind of like observing various ATRs, various indigenous systems. And maybe while you have witnessed some good things and your interest may be piqued, you're still longing for something more. You're still like that chef, I call it that chef that's always searching for that secret sauce. Well, if this is you, then you found it. Using the 3D system will give more value to your spiritual experiences. So, prior to me taking courses with IIKDS, like, the Dream Warriors course, for instance, the Ancestral Shrines class, the Ancestral Communication, the Baga Divination, which is actually the first class in a series of divination classes, and the Genie Spirit Doll class. I was living life in regular vision, what I call regular vision, kind of still living a good life, but just kind of living life, letting the chips fall where they may, and then, kind of reacting to whatever situations came about. So it was like living life in like I'll say like a reactive state. Um, but now the difference is now I'm able to create ultimate experiences in my life, being more proactive. And that's what I call living life in 3D. Dreaming, divining, and doing. Those three things, dreaming, divining, and doing, are what I, I call 3D. Now, let me explain this briefly. The first step is learning how to have a better understanding of your dreams. Why? Well, because spirits communicate with us in various ways. Dreams is just one form of communication that our spirits, that our ancestors communicate to us. Um, and, a lot of times it's to give us warnings. It could be to deliver certain messages, and it might just be to say, hello, how are you? I'm just stopping by to say hi. And you can learn all about dreaming and how to have a better understanding of your dreams in the Dream Warriors training that is offered by IIKDS. The second step is learning how to divine. Um, if you aren't familiar with or know a type of divination, this is where I can help you as a diviner. I can help you in this process. But the purpose of divination uh, in this process that I'm describing here is after you have a dream, uh, it's good to divine. You know, divination can help you learn how to check with the spirits and your ancestors to confirm things that were communicated to you in your dream, and even to get further clarification. And if you would like to learn how to do this for yourself, this is where I recommend the Baga divination, or the crab level divination offered by IIKDS. Until you reach that point, I am here to assist you as your personal diviner. And the third step is the doing. And this step, the doing, is like, doing can involve so many things, right? It can involve physical actions that you must do. For instance, let's say you had a dream where, you know, the ancestors or the spirits, you know, communicated to you about you working at a new job. And then you went to get divination to confirm those messages. Well, the doing could be something practical on your end, like the action of filling out the job application, the action of going to the job interviews and the like, and or um, the doing can also be the manipulation of spiritual tools and talismans to work with nature to help you create the changes that may be needed to assist in the manifestation of those things, of those gifts that spirit wants to bring to you. The spiritual work can be accomplished with a powerful tool called the Genie Doll. And in later episodes, I will introduce you. I will show you my Genie Doll and tell you some experiences that I had, and you know, I'm still experiencing with my Genie Doll, also known as the Spirit Doll or the original Voodoo Doll. And this, believe it or not, can also be learned in another class called the Genie Spirit class by IIKDS. So I hope this sounds interesting to you. I hope that you're looking forward to tuning in next time with me. And next time I promise to have my 3D glasses as well. Um, in the meantime, if you need assistance, if I can be of assistance to you, you can reach me at JB Divines. That's JBDIVINES, JB Divines at gmail.com. Um, and I will be happy to assist you with any divination, you know, assistance that you might need. Until then, please tune in next time where I will start to share some of my experiences, you know, starting with some of the dreams that I had in the first Dream Warriors class. So I will talk to you soon, and remember, live life in 3D.